Slide into your mind so silky.
Good morning, you guys. Today is the first day of online class after what is going on in the world today. And today I woke up a little bit late, and it was around like 10:30 when I woke up. So I guess that's the benefit of being able to sleep in and having online classes. So this morning I just woke up and did my original morning routine, washing my face and brushing my teeth. For breakfast this morning, I am going to be making scrambled egg whites with spinach, and this has been my go-to breakfast for every morning. It's super simple and easy to make.
I made a little rice bowl that I topped with cucumber and avocado.
After breakfast, I decided to go ahead and just start catching up on some homeworks since school is closed for 2 weeks and we are being quarantined inside of our homes. As I took a break from studying and doing my homework, I kept seeing articles and people on my social media talking about the virus. So here are my thoughts about the coronavirus and what's happening in today's society. Hi you guys. So I wasn't expecting to film my thoughts on what's going on in the world today. Where I'm living in North Carolina, we have about like 24 cases. It's scary because I live like about an hour away of where the 2 cases are held, and then another hour away of where I think 4 cases are held. So scary to think that, you're so close to the virus, but yet so far. It's just crazy how fast this virus has been spreading. COVID-19, just seeing that word, it like freaks me out. It's so scary to think about, like every time I see that word on like social media, like everywhere on the news, most of the time never good news. That's why I didn't want to talk about it in the first place. I want to use my platform, talk about it, and let you guys know my experience on the virus and how it is impacting like my life and just my loved ones. I am no expert in knowing about this virus. I know just as much as an average person does. So every day it's always changing. They're always finding new symptoms. I can't really tell you guys much, so if you're like here to know like facts about like the virus, this is not like a information video about it. It's more coming from like my experience and how I feel about it, and I just want to talk about this with you all because I care about each and every one of you guys. That's why I want to spread awareness and let you guys know to take careful precautions and make sure to wash your hands. This is like such a scary topic to talk about because like in my opinion, I feel like we're like in an outbreak movie and like we're all like the star cast of it. Didn't really hit me, until school was actually closed for like the next 2 weeks, and I was like, wow, like this is really happening. It's something serious and it is happening in today's world, and everyone knows of this virus, so I'm pretty sure I don't really have to explain much of it. I think it's okay to be scared and to stay alert, but not to, overreact or anything. I think the best thing that we all can do right now is to remain calm and stay calm. Try to find a positive outcome of it because, once somebody starts freaking out, everyone freaks out, and then this is why we no longer have milk and bread at the store and Walmart is closing. at a certain time so they can restock. A lot has happened in the past couple days, and I wanted to just share like a story with you guys, and I wanted to tell you guys about my experience of living in the society with coronavirus. I think I'm going to talk about my experience first. The past couple of days, it has not been the greatest, and I can definitely say that from an Asian perspective, again, because the virus did originate from China. It's just every time me and my boyfriend Jeffrey go out to go grab like groceries or even go shopping, I don't know, go run errands, we will always tend to get, you know, those eyes and the stares, and it's not like just a quick second like, oh, like her outfit's cute, but it's not like just one of those like casual stare, like quick glance stare. It's more of like, oh my gosh, she could have the virus because she's Asian. It's the stare where, you know, when you're not directly looking at that person, but you can feel something or someone staring at you very uncomfortably. I just don't feel comfortable going out in public now. That's why I'm probably gonna be staying home until this whole situation sort of toned down. In my opinion, I honestly think that racism is spreading a lot faster than the virus itself. Racism shouldn't even be an excuse to just attack an Asian because of where the virus came from. Just because, you know, we are Asian, we are more prone to having the virus just because, again, of where it originated from. Like, honestly, anybody can get it. So that's why I wanted to make this video to tell you guys to take more precautions and take care of yourself. Be mindful of, you know, the people who are more immune compromised to the virus. You know, not to go crazy and go to the store and just buy everything. I just see this lady with a huge cart of canned foods, and she just literally took like everything. Looking at my boyfriend and thinking to myself, like, why would you want to do that when there are other people who are more in need of it? We went to the grocery store, there was like no eggs, no milk, no pasta, no noodles, no nothing, no toilet paper. You guys name it. You guys see this all over the news. It's crazy out there. And I also see like articles and stories of like elderlies not being able to get like their essentials and the needs, even though they are more prone to having the virus because of their weak immune system and their health risks. It breaks my heart seeing those kind of stories because they shouldn't even have to go through that. Just be mindful that there are like people out in the world who are not as fast as you and who are more prone to having the virus or getting the virus. The story that I want to share with y'all, it happened to my boyfriend. Like, messing with my loved one is like not cool. It happened, what is it, like Thursday? It happened Thursday, and I was in class. I was in my communication class, and he happened to be in his Greek class. So his professor was wondering how everyone was feeling, what everyone was thinking about like the virus going on. It's happening in today's society. So this one girl in his class decided to, you know, have her input in it. And, you know, it's not wrong to give your opinion or thoughts out. The way she worded it wasn't cool. So Jeffrey posted up a story time on his Facebook page, and I'm going to read you guys like word for word what she said. Also, like, who wouldn't remember what she said, right? So she said, "Ew, the virus came from Asian people because they eat weird, nasty food like bat soup and are not sanitized like us people. All Asian people are nasty and has it." And when my boyfriend told me this, I was so triggered because of that. Because of people like her who doesn't think before they speak. There was also like a handful of other Asian people in that class, but I'm so glad that my boyfriend spoke up and said something. He decided to put his input on it, and this is what he said. "First of all, not all Asian people have the virus and are nasty. If you're that scared of us, don't be eating no Chinese food and don't be wearing the clothes you have because they are mainly made from China and neighboring countries." And so my boyfriend was like, after he put his input in, she basically just stopped talking for the rest of the class period. And I'm also very thankful for like the people that backed my boyfriend up, because she had no right to say that without feeling any sort of remorse for the other Asian people in his class. Like, how can you just bluntly say that and have no feelings for what Asian people are going through right now? And I'm pretty sure she knows, like, if she tries to put herself in our shoes, I feel like she would try, like, completely understand, like, what she said was wrong. Another thing that definitely made me really mad was that she didn't even apologize. Just situations like that, it makes me honestly scared to go out in public now, and I don't want to be a victim who gets physically attacked because of my race and how I look. Trust me, I know it's natural for a human to, you know, have this reaction and this instinct or human response to, you know, buying everything and freaking out and all that. You know, like, we're all scared, like, we get it, but like the best thing to do right now is to just stay calm. I know I keep saying that, but like that's the only thing that we can do right now, because there are no cure. My thoughts on school transferring campus class to online, it will limit, you know, the transmission of the virus spreading to one another. But it's also a bad thing for low-income families or students who don't have access to internet. I'm super glad that my campus is actually opening up their library and a cafeteria for those who don't have access to food or internet. You know, we should think about those who are in need and help them out. Give them your Wi-Fi password if needed, or hand them your laptop if you aren't using it for the time being. If you are traveling somewhere because the plane tickets are so low, please be mindful that could possibly be the carrier to the virus. And I know for sure that you wouldn't want to know that you have it and you are spreading it to your loved ones. I know I can't tell everyone to stop traveling and stop time and just completely quarantine yourself in your house. I'm not telling anyone to do that. It's just, please be mindful that, you know, you could possibly be the carrier. I know it's definitely going to be hard working at the same time while this virus is going around, of, you know, some people who have to make money to support their family. I work on my school campus. Now that campus is technically closed, I won't be able to work at my job. If I did miss out on anything that I wanted to touch on about this topic, I will definitely update you guys on another video. And I know I shouldn't be panicking about it because that is like the worst thing to do right now, but I honestly don't know what to do. And the last positive note that I want to add to this topic is I hope one day the world would go back to how it was and we can just all look back at this and see it as like a terrible nightmare. Just continue looking on the bright side and to stay calm and to be mindful of those who are more prone to it. I know I keep repeating those same exact words, but those are the best advice I can give you all. Please wash your hands, and if you're sick, please stay home. From our experience and from other people's experience that have gone through this sort of uncomfortableness during the virus, is that, you know, like, I no longer feel scared of the virus. I think I'm more scared of the ugliness of the human behavior. I think it's racism that I'm more scared of. Stop spreading racism at this time. Like, you know, everyone is scared, and the fact that even Asian people have to take extra care of themselves and be more mindful of where they are going because of how they look and their race. Please be mindful the next time you see an Asian. Don't walk away. Don't cover your mouth or your nose just because they are Asian. If you even made it through this talk of mine, thank you all so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Slide into your mind so silky. Up under the down we fly. Clean it up just to make it feel